my soul is tormented by a succubus. Calling sis, pencil dripping from the way I spit. Fell in love.
Netflix. I'm actually really surprised of how many people use Netflix as their main platform to watch anime, and that might shock some of you to hear that a lot of people choose Netflix to watch most of their anime, but I get told that all the time by many of you. There are actually a lot of people who say the reason they even got into anime was because they randomly decided to watch an anime that was on Netflix and then began the phases of turning into a weeb. And for everyone constantly asking for anime recommendations on Netflix, there is a video on the channel which is my list for top 5 best Netflix original anime, so you can go ahead and check that out. Now, you've heard me say Netflix many times in the video already. That's because this video is about Netflix. I'm pointing this out because whenever I make a video on an anime coming to a certain platform, people tend to ignore that I'm talking about that and think I'm talking about all platforms or another platform or whatever they think I'm talking about. But no, the title says Netflix because this is about Hunter X Cross Multiplication Sign Hunter's episode situation for Netflix. Got it? No? Whatever, let's move on. This anime made its way onto Netflix's streaming service just last year and automatically became a very highly watched anime, which caused Netflix to purchase a license for more episodes, which released 8 months ago. And with many people binge watching the anime and discovering it for the first time, there are people wondering why there are no more episodes to watch. This all has to do with the amount of episodes Netflix decides to buy a license to stream to people. Now, the website What's on Netflix is not a website owned by Netflix, but 90% of the time they say things that are legit, since it's pretty much the leading website of news on what's coming to Netflix and when. Although remember the other 10% where sometimes they just make a mistake, like when they said the wrong release date for 7 Deadly Sins Season 4, and I had to explain to everyone not to get their hopes up. But they recently put out an article about the anime talking about when we will see more episodes on Netflix, although I have to make it clear that Netflix is not the same for every country, and this actually only goes for the countries that already have this anime on their Netflix, and those countries are Canada, the US, Germany, and Switzerland. The other countries on this chart won't be getting more episodes for obvious reasons, but also the amount of episodes per season are different on Netflix than they are for the Blu-ray sets, so there is also a chart explaining what counts in what season for Netflix. But What's on Netflix says in their article, one of the most binged watched anime series on Netflix returned for a 4th season recently, delighting fans who had been patiently waiting since the first batch of episodes arrived in 2018. Naturally, many will be wondering when we can expect to see season 5 arrive on Netflix. Just like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, we saw the first of the anime on Netflix in March of 2019, 3 seasons with a total of 58 episodes. Almost a year on, the 4th season of the anime has arrived on Netflix. Judging the previous releases, we can see more in February/March 2021. Now, I'm sure the next release would be all of the final episodes for the anime, but we'll have to wait and see if this actually does end up being when the episodes are coming out and if all the episodes are coming out. But I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I would appreciate it if you left a like before you go. My name's Konjik, and I'll talk to you in the next video.